Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Or hi, one person that I'm seeing in the chat right now. Welcome back to the weekly reading. Y'all let me know how the sound is. Y'all, I just woke up. I haven't been feeling my best. Thank you so much, Heather. Hey, Heather. How you doing? I have not been feeling my best, y'all. I've been resting up. I'll wait for some of y'all to get in here. Hey, April. I'm good. I woke up in a good place. I passed out in the middle of the day. It's like 3. Well, it's almost 3 o'clock here in Germany. It's 2:40 in the morning. I meant to get up and do the weekly, the body needs what the body needs. What's up, y'all? I guess I'm gonna start with Aries. I want to ask y'all though, what do y'all want to know about this week? Because I was kind of sitting here. Hey, Phyllis. I was kind of sitting here like, what do you want to read about this week? So, first come, first serve. What y'all want to know this week? Hey, Aries Queen. Everybody in the chat right now, let me know what y'all want to know about this week. I'm kind of drawing blanks. Maybe that's the point. Whatever we need to know. Okay. Love. All right. So we'll do whatever we need to know. Hey, Lovely the Duchess. Or Lovey the Duchess. All right. So I'll write that down. Because I'm a little spacey tonight, y'all. I just woke up. So bear with me. All right. Hey, Vanessa. Thank you. Yeah, I've been needing the love this past week, this weekend. 333 for Aries. Maybe a number that you all have been seeing quite a bit. So you may see that number a lot this week, or it may be something in that message for you. Aries. Some of you all may be feeling like, I feel like lately you've been feeling like uninspired. I'm hearing that song by Aretha Franklin, Natural Woman. I used to feel so uninspired. And when I knew I had to face another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired. A lot of y'all may be feeling like that, or may have been feeling like that recently. But, in that song, she was connecting that to a man. And I feel like this week you're going to realize that you have the power to give that same feeling to yourself. She's like, you make me feel like a natural woman. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind. But you're the key to my peace of mind. It's like maybe you were putting too much on something outside of you. when that energy resides within you, something like that. Be open-hearted this week, open-minded. It's like they're going to be breadcrumbs for you this week, Aries, and you can't be afraid to follow those nudges. You have to be open to whatever it is. You have to be open to some sort of growth in your life. If you have been feeling like just lackluster lately, maybe it's something that you need to look up, look up and look at your surroundings or something like that. Resist the urge to ask a bunch of questions this week. It doesn't really matter where you're headed. It's like they're going to be little breadcrumbs for you this week, and you just have to be open to following them, and it's like you have to be your own fixer this week. I wouldn't look for that energy outside of you, if that makes any sense. All right, Aries. Aries, what you need to know this week. There may be I see you kind of letting go of control in a relationship. This could be with family, it could be platonic, it could be romantic. And it's just because you're not happy. I think that's all it is. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo with the Strength card, Lovers in the reverse. Ooh, Jared in the reverse. Okay. Aries. Why y'all feel out like that? Somebody may have just not been very truthful with you. They could have been very hot and cold with you, Aries. And I think you just got sick of it, sick of the up and down. I mean, it's hard on you emotionally when you're dealing with someone who fluctuates. And I think you're just ready to kind of like, there's another path that's lit up for you. I just kind of see you getting over it. It's almost like you stop and then you just get over it. Something could have been revealed to you that kind of set things straight and let you know that I'm here, my work here is done. Somebody may have, put you in a competitive situation that you didn't ask to be in, okay, Aries. And that's what has you like, I don't know if I should deal with that. There's a lot that you're not telling me, but you want to keep me kind of like where you want me to be. You want to keep me waiting while you try to figure out whether or not I'm good enough for you, or I don't know. And what's the point of me waiting and feeling left out in the cold, feeling neglected by you and all of these things, when really I have the choice to just stop, detach, because I can. Maybe even start giving my energy to other things, other people. And you seem to be a lot clearer and a lot more at peace whenever you're not connected to this energy. Okay, as far as your work this week, I see you guys being home. Oh, no. It's like outside of this connection, Aries, you're like a superstar. I don't know. I feel like there's some things that, okay. I feel like being at this crossroads when it came to the connection that you were in, it just kind of had you like not moving at all. And I see you pushing forward this week when it comes to that. You have had some time alone or to think about your career and how heartbreak has affected possibly what you're able to manifest at work or just your ability to get shit done at work, something like that. It could have been like, we're still on Aries. It could have been like hard to get shit done, but it's like now you're feeling better. Your guard is down, I feel. Because it's like you know what it is with this person already, so I heard not on my level. Aries. I think you're going to be feeling better this week, Aries. Being on the other side of something that may have been draining your energy quite a bit. There's no need in losing hope and love because there was one person, up over one person. Love shouldn't feel like pressure. Somebody's upset that you don't trust them. Okay. But don't allow that to like just put a negative cloud over your love life as a whole just because there was one person that you couldn't quite put all your marbles in that basket, Aries. So, Taurus. Y'all want me to skip Gemini? We're on Taurus. It's moving a little slow at the moment. Oh, thank you, uniquely yours. You guys. I feel a little, like I said, I feel spaced out. I feel like the less I feel like I know what I'm talking about, the more y'all are like, yeah, that's it. I'm like, what? Taurus. So this is about you not really digging your heels down into anything right now. Not really like looking at a specific outcome, but just enjoying. Okay, in this moment, I saw this beautiful smile on my daughter's face. Or in this moment, you know, I just enjoy making this meal for myself. Just finding the joy in every little moment. I feel like you got some of y'all may be very horny this week, but also there's a lot of things that you're passionate about. There's a lot of different sides of you that maybe just wanting to come out or something like that, Taurus. And I feel like the more that you just get into enjoying moment to moment, like little simple joys throughout the day, moments of serendipity, or just like turning those regular mundane moments into something like, I appreciate this, something like that. Allowing yourself to just be whatever, whenever, however. Why should you feel any stress at all? I feel like this is what's going to help you eliminate some stress. I feel like a lot of you may result to escapism sometimes, whether that just be, going into your shell or I don't know. Escapism doesn't always have to be like an unhealthy act necessarily, but it sometimes you still come back and the problem's still there or something like that. So I think this is just about getting into when you get into that moment by moment, it's going to free up that passion, that thing that wants to come out of your inner or that feeling that maybe you're looking to express or feel. And you won't have to use escapism. Like you can, I don't know, maybe it's more in moderation or something like that instead of like a protection mechanism. Does that make sense? Taurus. Thank you, Vanessa. What does Taurus need to know this week? Some of you may be going through a divorce. If you are dealing with a court case or anything that you was nervous about, I see justice going in your favor this week when it comes to that. What did I say? What do you need to know? Okay. Some of you are definitely going through a divorce this week. Be careful of carrying that heartbreak. I mean, good grief. How can you help it? You know what I mean? Sometimes shit affects you when you're at work. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Just try to remain conscious. You know how your mama say, fix your face? You know, something like that. And that's why you need to get into these little individual little pockets of joy. Like any little moments that you can find, just take it. Taurus. Okay. Sometimes I have this, I wouldn't even call it a bad habit. However you cope is how you cope sometimes. But I have a habit of laughing about shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's almost like you get to this point where you're like pretty delirious because things are like I can't even believe this is happening. And there's something about laughter that just, I don't know. In the moment, it's like it releases something. And what are you going to do anyway? Find a way to make yourself happy. There could be a bit of a battle. Could cost some money. I see things being resolved though. It's like if an argument happens, I see peace coming to that. I see you making decisions that may cost some money, but also things being resolved. You may be unhappy about okay, there's also somebody on your mind. Who may be very work focused. Some of y'all are dealing with Aries or Earth sign. You may feel like this person keeps their feelings to themselves, but there's a very strong connection between the two of you. Or you may wonder if someone has, or if you two will reconnect or something like that. There's not a lot of communication between the two of you. I feel like there's some disappointment in love. Maybe a lot of you could have gotten into a relationship with somebody before you were ready. It's like you could have been very young when you hooked up with somebody. It could be whoever you're divorcing. Because there's two people in your energy. It's like you realize that you two didn't build on a strong enough foundation. So you're gaining control over that. You're moving, but it's like you're learning. It's like baby steps happening in your love life right now, Taurus. But free your mind. If there's something that you're wanting to know, like try to figure out, I feel like a lot of you have been stuck between being with someone that you're separating from and longing for someone else and feeling like it's like you're in between unrequited love and feeling like you feel with somebody else. You have to let things happen the way that they are supposed to happen. There's something like that here. I feel like you'll be able to resolve things with the person that's on your mind. But you got to get through what you're going through because you don't want to bring that type of energy into the next thing. You're still moving on. You're letting go of a connection. You're still in the process of the letting go. So you haven't quite been able to move forward yet. But you have freed up some energy because you don't have to deal with this person in a certain way anymore, something like that. But I feel like that is affecting you on your job this week. Don't fret though, Tara. Be something about, I don't know. I don't know why I was calling you Taurus. Some of y'all name be Terrence. Taurus, you can have a Taurus. I don't know why I said that. There is better coming for you. You already know it. Maybe you've already gotten like messages or premonitions about what's coming to you. There's somebody else who is making a choice. Okay. I feel like a lot of you, either your head's been scattered or it's like you know something's over, but you just things aren't moving fast enough because you still feel like you're carrying the weight of someone else. And it's like you want. I've seen a lot of you who want to fight for somebody that you think is right for you, and they're in the process of detaching from something as well. So I would just give it a beat. Oh my God, Miss Sassy, thank you. I'm 25. I'll take it. I'll take it. No, y'all, I'm not. I'm only on Taurus. Taurus, you got to get yourself free before it's like literally free yourself is in the reverse engagement. Your love life is going to move to the next level. It's just you got to get out of the first level right now. Hi, TC. Be careful of somebody trying to act up because they feel you leaving them too. I feel like this is like something that they do whenever they feel like that you're about to leave. This could be the person that you're going through a separation with right now. Gemini. You're very welcome and sassy. Thank you guys for your support. Be calm this week, Gemini. We're all special. We're all here for a reason. You are special. Even your imperfections, embrace them. Bless them. Forgive yourself for any mistakes. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo. Yeah, everything doesn't have to be so perfect, so organized, so you know what I mean? So rigid. Rigid is the companion of death. Flexibility is the companion of life. So like take it easy on yourself. Thank you so much, Carol. Oh my God, y'all making me blush. Be thankful, be grateful, even for the little accidents, unplanned adventures. Like it's just about ebbs and flows, getting into the flow and remaining calm because what are you gonna do? Take it easy on yourself though this week, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know this week? A lot of you may feel like just being to yourself, and that's okay too. I'm here in my business, so that could be somebody that you would like for them to mind their business, or you need to mind business. This will be Gemini. Long distance is hard, sassy. It's hard. What does Gemini need to know this week? I heard you can have whatever you like. Love and career. And I think you realize that too. I'm hearing crystal clear vision. Gemini. You don't have to if you don't want to. I mean, the choice is yours, because whatever it is that you've been like not ending, whatever it is that you're still carrying, is heavy. Ugh. It feels like a load, honey. It feels like you holding something heavy and the floor is weak. So it's like, there's nowhere to go from here. Something gonna break after a while. And you have fear about it anyway. So it's a connection that you have. For some of you, it's a job. For some of you, it's a connection that you have with somebody. You can do whatever you want, Gemini. You got options. You just have to. Oh, there's been confusion in this connection, Gemini. And you just need to center yourself. When you let go of it, you'll be good. You didn't miss out on nothing. Work on your confidence. There was a reason why you didn't act on this. Be honest with yourself. Love on yourself. The answers will become a lot more clear to you. Oh, well, why do I want to call you Will Smith? W. Smith. Thank you. It's like you've been holding on to these past memories, girl. And no, it's just keeping you like waiting. In a state of, but why are you holding up your life? What promise has been made to you? What contract has been signed? What guarantee, warranty, insurance, honey? I don't see anything concrete that you are holding yourself up for. So I do see you giving up. Disappointment, but this disappointment brings self gratification, satisfaction. It's like your happiness becomes the center, focus. So it's like, okay, why stay in the 10 of cups of reverse when I could be in the 9 of cups upright? Like I could be happy by myself. I don't even have to do bad by myself. Especially if you're going to be sitting here being weird. Okay, like somebody's being weird with you. And it's just been a never-ending story. No, Gemini, no. It's not. You don't have to be there. Nothing's holding you. Something's holding them. Because they're not really there either. Or they're not saying something. But it's going to be revealed to you anyway that somebody may have been lying to you. This was the source of drain. Because, whenever somebody, it's almost like when you have one of them USB things. What do you call it? You put your charger and everything in it, right? And have you ever noticed, like, if you have, let's say there's 3 of them on the block. 3, whatever the hell I'm trying to say, outlets on the block, right? And you have yours plugged in, and yours is charging fine, everything's good. Flash drive, yes, yours is charging good, and then somebody else charges theirs, and the screen slowly dims. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Somebody else plugged in that shit, and it started dimming your screen, and it's just time to and you didn't plug it in. Somebody else plugged that shit in. Some of y'all could have been dealing with Leo. So I just see you kind of slowing things down in that department. You've always come back to this person, or allowed this person to come back, because there was a closeness, that you two have. But it's toxic, Gemini, and I feel like it's keeping you stuck in this, like it feels pointless. So focus on you, because that's where things grow. Oh my God, there is something better for you. And work this week, you may, I feel like you'll have a renewed energy. You just have to reject this energy that's draining you, that's stressing you the hell out, whoever this person is. Okay, you just have to take charge of that. Once you get this person out of your energy, you'll be good. I feel like you'll be able to focus more on your work. That's what had you feeling like that at work, Gemini. Trust yourself, Gemini. Somebody was trying to keep you strung out on hope. Okay. And this is such thing as being strung out on hope. I feel like this person worked on trying to like empty your self-esteem, trying to make it seem like they was more than they was. Shit like that. You didn't want to listen to nobody when it came to the red flags with this person. You're like, no, it's safe, but I love him. And you didn't want to listen to anybody, Gemini. You wanted to keep it kind of like, keep the veil over your eyes, but it's time for you to release this person. It's time for you to clear your energy. That's what's affecting you at work, in life. Trust yourself. You ain't got to worry about trusting nobody else, Gemini. Cancer. Cancer. You gotta get rid of all of it, Cancer. You can't leave. You know how it's almost like a Cancer. You gotta scrape all of that shit out. You can't leave none of it behind to start growing and turn it into something. You know, you have to get rid of all of them or all of it. A lot of you are gonna either you're curious about something already, or your curiosity is gonna grow about something in particular. It could be studying as well. You may find more practical. You may like more of the practical side than the theory side. I'm hearing of life, but also of learning. You need to become more curious about life. I feel like a lot of you have experienced a lot in your life. You may have, I don't know, I'm hearing beyond your years. It's a very been there, done that type of attitude, but I feel like you need to like maybe open up, loosen. I don't know. There's always something to learn, Cancer. I feel like that's what's happening here. But there's an emotional release that you there's an emotional release that you're needing to have, but you got to slay all them dragons. You got to get all of them. You can't leave nothing behind. You can't leave none of the cavity in there or something like that. Some of y'all dealing with a Gemini. I almost called you Gemini. What's going on with Cancer this week? A lot of you need to trust yourself too, Cancer. Excuse me. Cancer. A lot of you are experiencing a disconnect with someone this week. But I see you kind of like opening yourself up to actually moving on from this sense of grief. You know, bless you too, Shayla. And baby. I mean, you can't. Oh, this could be two different energies. It's like somebody's kind of wallowing in it, and the other person is like, Honey. Somebody regrets lying to you. Leo. And you're just like, I don't know. It's like something set you free, though. And that's okay, is what I'm hearing, too. This person has a lot of memories of you. They regret holding back communication. You are like their happiness. You be a Virgo, too. You mean a lot to this person, Cancer, but it's like now they want to fight for this, but they're holding back only broke their own heart. You reacted to them by seeing them for who they were, even if just in that moment, and you just was like, that's not really resonating with me right now, and you just checked out of it. And that changed the way they saw some shit. They're like, oh, she's done, or he's done. I think you have like one of those cool type of reactions because your intuition was already telling you something, or maybe theirs telling them you got to miss out on this because they're gonna give up on you when they find out. There's somebody who doesn't have to even be in the room to know what's going on. It's like you get, I don't know, it's like things happen and the messages end up on your desk by Monday morning. Like you always get the memo on shit, even if it's just like intuitive downloads. But whatever this is going to free you up. Out with the old, in with the new. Out with the toxicity, in with the self-love or new love, because the Ace of Cups was there. Oh my God, yeah. Probably why I'm single. What is this? You're not waiting on this person no more. I'm tired, honey. In the meantime, it's like waiting for a house to be built, and they just building the sides of the house. Ain't no grind. They're not laying anything solid down. It's just like, hey, look at this window. What do you think about this? What do you think about this roof? What do you think about this? Like, what about? You're tired, and you're like finally being honest with yourself about who you are, what you deserve, where your focus should be. And it damn sure shouldn't be on like, what's that? Having to compete for a person. I just think that's so strange. Like even saying that out loud just feels strange to me. To be put in a competitive situation or to like compete for a person. But you can't win a person. Is that just me? That sounds weird too? Like you can't affect another person's free will unless you on some shit you shouldn't be on. Like, what? I don't know. I've never been the type who just like force myself on anybody or wanted to. You know what I mean? It's just something weird about that to me. I see you working hard this week. I don't see you talking about the things that are going on in your life, and I suggest you don't. Some of you may be connected to a Capricorn or Aquarius or Sagittarius. You don't trust any of these people. And I think you guys you work better alone. You learned a lot from that person that you were dealing with, though, Cancer. More about passion, like investing emotionally into this. There was something unstable emotionally and financially with this person, or like foundationally, or whatever the hell I'm trying to say. But they were nice to look at, you know. That's not enough. That's not enough. You always wonder what was going on with them, their ex, too. If they still had like a thing there. The Cancer, why be unhappy when you can go be happy? I see you moving on with all of these things in tow. I see the pain subsiding. I see your vision becoming clearer this week. I see you no longer investing in that person, and the less you do, the more confident you become. It's thank you, Mberry. Stop giving all this goodness to these, I don't know, I want to say weirdos. Cast your cares, Cancer. I cast my cares onto God and I go free to be loving, harmonious, and happy. I'm no longer going to give myself away to people who don't deserve it. And I'm not going to allow myself to be hardened by the fact that this didn't go in the way that I wanted it to go. I'm going to allow myself to learn from it. And we go from there. Same thing with you, Cancer. You didn't pay attention to the red flags. You didn't want to hear what nobody had to say about it at first. There is new love, though. You may not feel connected to them because you're still learning and forgiving this past situation, but there's new love. Let the situation unfold the way it's supposed to, Cancer. Just give it a beat. Leo. Leo, you may be longing for someone, and someone may be longing for you. Y'all might be longing for each other. We'll see. I'm a rebel. So rebel. Some of y'all may have Aquarius in your chart. Be careful, Leo. Something about awareness. You need to be looking beyond what it is that you can see, like right in front of you. Maybe zoom out a little bit, bird's eye view it. A lot of you guys are you just color outside of the lines. You're just a little rebel. And I feel like it's because, I don't know, it's just more interesting than that boring shit, huh, Leo? I feel like that's why people like you, though. I also feel like that's why you get in trouble sometimes. Some of y'all want to buck right now. You may feel like you may be wanting to rebel because you're not seeing everything that needs to be seen. Some of you are only looking at the destruction of something, but I don't know, something about the destruction of something being the beginning of something could also be something. It's like time for you to keep it rolling. I don't know. Yeah, some of y'all be, it's like when you're trying to work on something, some of y'all just rebel a little bit. Or y'all don't like working in teams or with other people or something like that. Some of y'all just want to be left alone. I don't know, Leo. What's going on with Leo this week? Oh, the truth come out. There may be a lot of love there, but there's not a whole lot of commitment. I hope that helped. Leo, what's going on with you this week? Something may not feel right. Some of you may just decide to stop doing something this week. Some of y'all may be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Aries, or a Scorpio. Maybe you feel like you're doing all the work, or you have enough on you now. You may have your eye on someone new or something new. And you're making peace with something that maybe you had to walk away from, let go of. Could have something to do with the water sign or fire sign. There may be somebody that you have your eye on that makes you want to leave the person that you're with and start a new relationship with them. Maybe just move on. It could be resentment for unrequited love, and that could have been on your end, Leo. Or maybe that's, I don't know, maybe that's how you're feeling. I feel like you've been overthinking something, whether or not you should just walk away. Switch your focus. Somebody could have walked away. There could be a masculine energy upset about this, going through regrets when it comes to this. Someone could have chosen their work over the drama. There could have been like a lot of it's something that somebody was, I don't know, it was like communication was off. It's like somebody went weird. I'm also hearing it could be the mother of someone's children. It's like maybe something didn't work out there. Somebody may have not been talking about that. But they cared, but they didn't listen to their intuition there. I don't know. Something about the grass not being greener on the other side. Okay. In love, I see there could have been a connection that you felt, I don't know, there could have been a lot of dependency on both of your parts, or it could have been a bit codependent, this connection. There was a lot of happiness here. Either you two had a family together, or you thought about having a family together. But the connection is just off. There's a lack of trust here. And whether or not someone is actually committed to this. Somebody knows about the other person. There's two women here, or the two feminine energies here. And it's like, oh my God, y'all dealing with somebody, either it's you that has a strong intuition, or y'all dealing with somebody who has a strong intuition too. It's like the same thing. I think I said it in Cancer's read. When shit happens, it hits their desk. Like without trying. Some of you could travel for work. Well, I do see some of you moving on with the truth. Kind of taking charge in the workplace. accepting something that couldn't happen. But I think you think about this a lot at work, and it may come off. It's like you may wonder why things feel, I don't know. It's just that your heart is broken about something, I think. And maybe that comes off a little bit defensive at work, or there's something you weren't communicating. Somebody wasn't communicating something in a relationship. They were coming off like kind of emotionally unavailable. It's a masculine energy. Some of you are trying to feel better after a rejection, or there's someone here who's doing that. Somebody is upset about an opportunity they feel like they missed. It may be obvious to someone that I don't know, that they're being avoided. It's like somebody came back and chose. Somebody came back and chose the Queen of Cups. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm back. And the Queen of Cups is like, but where did you go? Like, while you was gone, I gave up already. Something like that. I don't know. It just feels very like everything is not being said. Like I'm left on a question mark right now, Leo. I don't feel like I said anything just now. Right now, even in your career, there's love energy that's coming up. Somebody that you feel like you can't move forward with. A lot of you will be getting a lot of attention at work. A lot of you wanted this to be successful. There is like a dependency here. It's like this person was, or either they feel like that about you. But I'm seeing like a rejection. I'm seeing you move on from this. But be careful about going back to something that's toxic, Leo. Or some sort of coping mechanism. Be careful of that. Be careful of going backwards, period, you know. Listen, when you start to see like questionable behavior, listen, somebody's behavior was questionable. If you knew better, you would have done better. Don't beat yourself up about anything. You can't fix anybody. They can't fix you. Something like that. We're about to move on to Virgo. Just a second. This is about don't try to go find no new love this week, Leo. Give it a beat. You got to forgive the last situation. Healing is in the reverse. You deserve love is in the reverse. Romantic feelings. You know, we've all loved somebody who didn't love us back properly or at all, or, you know what I mean? But you have to be realistic with yourself if you need time before you just hop into the next thing. Virgo? Virgo. Virgo, it may be a similar message. Oh my God. It may be a similar message for you. It's 3:33. Some of y'all might be a little Aries. That's when I started the Aries reading. It's 3:30 for me anyway. Virgo. I feel like something may have either just ended or maybe ended in your life too. Some of you may be angry about it. Some of you may be feeling overwhelmed. Don't allow the fear to set in this week. You hold a lot more power than you think you do. This card is to remind you of your inner warrior, your will to conquer whatever creative blocks or obstacles come up. It's like it's time for you to get it, like dig in, even if you're feeling overwhelmed. Sometimes you never get through it if you just don't go ahead and push. And you can tread lightly if you need to, but you have to move. I feel like you can't just sit still. And you don't have to tackle the whole thing in one day. Just ask yourself, what is the next best step? Okay. And remember to congratulate yourself along the way, honey. There's a lot of things that we don't consider to be an accomplishment, but it is. Okay, so make sure you're patting yourself on the back. It's shit ain't easy for everybody. Okay, Virgo. Yeah, a lot of crying is there's strength in tears, honey. Allowing them to come. I know I've always had a thing about not liking to cry, but it always feels better after you do. I mean, it sucks, but a lot of y'all might be like that, like tears. What does Virgo need to know? Love, career. Virgo, some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may feel like somebody has checked out of this connection. Or it could be you that is checked out. Kind of at a crossroads, afraid. So y'all definitely dealing with Aries. Somebody's afraid. Somebody thinks the other person is full of shit. Somebody thinks that somebody may not be, I don't know, it's like somebody's having some fears, some insecurity. It's like, I don't feel solid on this right now. Could be a Cancer. And I don't feel happy with you. I'm just not in the best. You know how you have a fight with somebody and you're like, let me just go. I'm going to just separate myself right now because I don't know what I'm going to say. Something like that. There's some of y'all dealing with water sign. It's like this person's having a lot of different thoughts when it comes to this connection. One minute is the good memories, 1 minute is the bad memories. Like either way, I feel trapped. Either way, I don't want to feel disappointed. I don't want to fight for something, especially something that ain't fighting for me. You may be using work as a distraction from being angry about somebody that's not giving equally in the connection. Some of you, your child. I don't know, something about somebody can have a son. Yeah. Maybe you'll be communicating with him a lot, or that travel could be involved when it comes to work or family. Maybe you feel like your child isn't opening up about some things that, some wishes that they have, or I'm hearing, I thought something was going to be better, but something still feels unfair. This could be in connection to the child. It could be like wanting the family to be back together or something like that, or something not working. It was random. There's somebody somebody that you feel like y'all are just, I don't know, maybe y'all was two peas in a pod back in the day. This person may feel like you two share family together, but the love connection is off. You may be just trying to give up and move on from this. In love this week, I don't see you reconnecting with someone. I don't see you being emotionally available to anyone else. I don't see you taking any new chances. It's like you're just it's like you're being honest with yourself about something. Some of y'all are dealing with an ex. Maybe you were pursuing this ex or somebody who may have been, it's giving an ex. So maybe you were pursuing one person that didn't pan out very well, or somebody was pursuing you that didn't pan out, and now somebody's obsessing about resolving something with someone else who seems to have moved on, but they have not moved on. I feel like somebody got their answer by not. Oh, I feel like somebody got or gets an answer this week by not trying to get the answer this week. So it could be that somebody's intuition kicks in about why somebody is back. I did pick up earlier. Somebody came back to the Queen of Cups. So some of y'all might be dealing with that water sign. Some of you, I mean, it's affecting you at work too. Thinking about this Queen of Cups is a distraction for you at work this week. Or them thinking about you is distracting them at work this week. I would feel better if you were back. I would feel better if we were communicating more. Somebody wants to make peace with the fact that they stopped investing at some point. It's like they pulled away, thinking that, I don't know. I feel like what they thought they did the right thing. It ended up causing more heartbreak and stagnancy in the connection. It's like more things to resolve now. I think the same for you. You're going to have to find a way to let your guard down or leave everything at the door when it comes to your work this week so that it won't be a distraction for you. Don't be too hard on yourself about you. Don't be too hard on yourself about it. Just, I forget who I said it to, but try to remain conscious. Fix your face every now and then while you're at work. Somebody that you're dealing with maybe keeping their options open. It's like you don't have proof of it. Okay, I don't know. Somebody is not saying how they felt. Okay, somebody may have been keeping their options open as well. Somebody can't prove it, but it's like, I know what I know. You know what I mean? And the other person is mad that they don't trust them. But whoever this is, they know what they know already. So, y'all give me a second. right, y'all. We're going to start Libra. At okay. Libra, what's going on with you this week? Ooh, truth. I feel like it's more about your personal truth. Being brave enough to face anything that's changing or shifting or ending in your life. Exploring those places inside of you that maybe you were afraid to explore. Remembering that you are a rock star. Those little parts of you that you feel are like different or, contrary. Don't be afraid of those parts of you. Don't be afraid to share because you're an individual for a reason. You know what I mean? You were made the way you are for a specific reason. So you have to be who you are. We need you. Everybody has a contribution here. It's the fact that you're less than perfect that gives the real story that people need to hear, or something like that. You can be the hero. You can be a hero. You can help other people understand their truth by you displaying your bravery and expressing yours. Okay. And being okay with the changes and the endings that occur when you decide to do that. Because the moment that you start just letting it rip, everybody's not going to like that. You do have a special friend, or maybe you're looking for one. Somebody who just understands you. This person may be coming into your life, or they may already be there. Be careful of that sadness, Libra. Some of you may be making a choice this week to stop and make peace with something and just allow your... What is this? What are you making peace with? Something that you invested your time in and it just didn't pan out. This could be about somebody that you love. Or something that you waited for and you already made peace with it. It comes back around to you. But is it right for you? Your intuition is asking you to take a minute, okay, and really search yourself for that answer. Is it the right thing for you? Should you, just because it's back, don't mean you got to take it. Just because it's offered doesn't mean you have to take it. Listen to yourself, Libra. If you're still unhappy with this person, place, or situation, do not sabotage yourself. If it feels confusing, let that shit go. If you feel like you got to guard yourself, don't worry about it at all. Focus on you and you will feel better. And love, the way you resolve it is to stop investing in it. You don't have, it's like great, but bad memories too. Some of you, I see you moving away from something that really like just kills your joy. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo and y'all just don't see eye to eye. Some of you may decide to call someone, could be an Aries. It's like you're needing somebody that you feel like you can depend on because there's a relationship or something that's failing. It's like the path is so unknown. Maybe be quieter this week. You're cutting somebody out of your life who you just feel like is either manipulative or unavailable to you. It's like making peace with what couldn't happen. I heard starting a new family. Some of you have more choices than you know. There was somebody who was lying about a third party in your life too. Be careful about carrying this grief to work with you. Somebody wants you to come back, but it's like they know they didn't give enough to the situation, so they don't have a lot of faith in it, or you know that. But you're clearing your mind. This person wants you back, but they're not coming in a way like that makes sense. I don't know what that has to do with your work. Give me a second, Libra. Yeah, just because he's nice don't mean you have to stay. There's somebody who sabotages your energy, and you don't need to connect with this person anymore. It could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. It could be an Aries as well, or this could just be you taking back control over your life. Aries energy is here strong. You may have bad memories with this person. Some of you could be a father. Some of y'all were connected to somebody who was very unhealthy for you, or it's like y'all two's energy together just did not mesh. A lot of guardedness. This affects you at work, though. I feel like for what you do at work, Libra, you need to be composed. Like your emotional energy needs to be very balanced. And nothing needs to really get you in your head. It's like you need to be coming from a place of growth. I don't know. It's like you got to make peace with this connection. When it comes to your career, you need to be in a mindset of like abundance and love, and like to have whatever this other thing is on your mind is detrimental to your growth at work. Something like that. Libra. Somebody's acting like they don't like you, and they do. Be careful. It's like they're immature, Libra. They're very immature. Be careful of being gaslit by this person. You know, projection of insecurities and things like that. Trying to make it like you the problem. I see something doesn't feel fun anymore, but it feels like you're not separating from it. Whoever that is not your soulmate, but I see you calling in someone at the same time. But it's not someone new. Or you don't need to call in anyone new until you deal with whatever this other thing is. This week is going to be about you staying optimistic. Don't allow yourself to get attached to things that aren't true because you're not being true to yourself. There's something like that here too. Scorpio. Scorpio. I feel like some of you are having a hard time accepting something. Or maybe this is saying that you are. or that you need to accept something. Some of you need to break the routine that you've been in. Sometimes we got to break ourselves out of certain things if we want to see something change. Thank you so much, Kamisha. The enemy to creativity is apathy, boredom, routine. You need to there's something that you need to ditch your current routine, or something that you've been so kind of like stuck on doing, or a way of doing it. It just says if you paint, try painting in the dark or with your foot. If you write, do so in the forest or in a field or in the bathroom full of nature pics. No matter what the medium, you can make your makings make your day. You've earned the right to not be so hard on yourself anymore about something, Scorpio. It's like the cycle of life that you're experiencing, but sometimes acceptance has to do with breaking certain routines or ways of doing things. It's like you just gotta let it go, something like that. Or if you're having a hard time accepting something, break the routine because you've earned the right to do so. Nothing's gonna fall apart if you don't do it at 7 o'clock. Something like that. With your foot does sound cool. I would like to see that. And let me plug my computer up before we not be talking about nothing. Some of you it seems like something's not fair. You don't feel good about it. You don't feel like you can depend on it. You're not really talking about how you feel about it. Or you haven't quite said, hey, I want to end this. But right now, or this could be you kind of like protecting yourself from something that is just draining you. Or sabotaging yourself by dealing with something that's draining you that you don't even feel excited about no more. You want to walk away from it anyway. It's like going back. There's bad memories attached to this. You could look at someone as selfish. This could be a connection that you're in. You could be the masculine energy, or somebody could be an Aries or Earth sign or a Leo. There's conflict there. There's also the promise of something else. If you were to drop whatever it is that's making you feel this way anyway, feel this like defensiveness. I'm seeing where you want to block something that's not given equally to you. It's like something just doesn't feel fair. In love, some of you could be dealing with a Leo. I'm seeing the sun in the reverse. Some of you could very well be going through a breakup this week. or something just feels like a no. If you have a question in your love, maybe the answer is no. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Some of y'all are dealing with a fire sign. Some of y'all have been real slow to go back to something that it feels like an argument. It feels like it's over. Or there could have been a betrayal that happened. Maybe on your end, Scorpio. It's like somebody may have checked out a little bit from this connection. You know, they had eyes for something else. There's arguments about these memories. I'm seeing someone wanting out of a connection. It's like I love you, but I resent you at the same time. And I'm just ready to see things grow in my life. Somebody feels like every time they go back to something, their heart gets broken and they end up needing space from it again, feeling like trapped. And it's like, is it working, Scorpio? Six of Wands in the reverse says no. You could change it if you wanted to. Somebody may be wanting a second chance, either with you or you them. But just remember the option is yours to go if you want to. I see a lot of you having a lot of peace of mind about something that's had you feeling down or like lacking in some way, or out in the cold, abandoned. I see a lot of you kind of like enjoying your space and freedom now that something has ended. When it comes to your career, you're feeling better about something when it comes to your career, because you're not investing in something else anymore that was causing a lot of just guarded energy in you. It's like, I love this person, but I don't feel secure about this person. It's like this week you realize you have that choice, or you act on the fact that you have that choice. A lot of you were like, maybe you just always had this dull look on your face, or like lifeless. You just felt lifeless and heavy in a situation. Really desiring to be happy. Some of you are finally going to take this chance on yourself, because you're like, every time you think about it, whatever you're going to do about whatever the heavy is, you get all discombobulated. Your intuition has already been telling you. You know the source of your drain. You know the source of your misery, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? You know what it is, and it's time to do what you got to do about it. You want to be happy or not? There's something like that here. It's somebody that maybe you're family with, either you work with, or you could be married to this person. Leo energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Scorpio. Wow, Scorpio. Unspoken feelings. Go ahead and say whatever it is that you need to say. I feel like a lot of you, it's not going to be unspoken or something like that. I don't know. Is it love, or is it a habit, an impulse? They love you more than you know. Sometimes the way we look at people, I don't know. They love you more than you know, though. Why is this here? They may just have bad habits. And that's why it's like, being in a relationship can be cool if you're in the right one. But sometimes we might mistake a person's love for us or their frustration for us for other things. Or it just creates an energy between the two of you that's just not harmonious because y'all not supposed to be together. But they do love you more than you know. Somebody is trying to make the effort. Oh, wants the other person to make the effort, but it's like because somebody hasn't been forgiven for something in this situation, there's a lot of resistance in letting go. It's not going to work until you both let go of control of the outcome, or you know what I mean. I'm not feeling a lot of receptivity, like openness. And it's almost like I don't even want to hear what anybody has to say about it either. That could be one of you. Something's habitual in this connection. But there needs to be room made. Like, I feel like the energy need to be aired out between the two of you or something like that, Scorpio. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Just a second. All right, I'm starting. What was that? Sagittarius at 128. Sagittarius. Some of y'all may just spend some time to yourself. Some of y'all may feel out of tune, out of rhythm with life right now. So that ain't working with the Aries, okay? You don't forget to celebrate, Sagittarius. Maybe that's why you are feeling like things are like out of rhythm or out of tune or out of sync in your life. It's because you're forgetting those moments where you pat yourself on the back, or you're forgetting those moments where you look up and smell the roses. This is about you feeling comfortable in your own skin, comfortable within the world, something like that. There's abundance everywhere. You just have to recognize it. It's an amazing law of nature that there's abundance everywhere. There's no need to worry about the ideal. The well is never going to run dry. You just got to change the way you think about life or something like that. There's no lack. There's nothing lacking within you or within your life. If there's nothing lacking within your mindset, something like that. Let the ideas flow. Dream up new ones. Look at your dreams as diamonds or something like that. It's something that you need to like pep yourself up about. Some of you may need some family time. The best things in life are free. Whew, and they're everywhere. And they're just waiting for you to look up at them so they can smile at you and you can smile back at them and they miss your smile. Something like that. We're on Sagittarius now. Oh, shit. Hey, Sid. Love you too, Sid. How you doing, Wesley? All right. Who am I on? Sagittarius. Sagittarius, some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn, or there's something that you are choosing to no longer entertain, no longer indulge in. The more you don't, the better you feel. Whatever this is has been affecting your confidence. You've identified that now. You can make peace with it. Some of you may be terminating something with someone, possibly that you work with. This could be a masculine energy. Or somebody could be giving up on something, or like finally being honest with themselves about something that had them in a poor state, or some kind of relationship ending in someone's life that was creating a lot of guarded energy. And I see success in collaboration and money being made. Somebody taking their feelings off. I don't know. It's like they're taking their, I don't know. How do I say this? Not coming from an emotional place anymore. I've said that straight. I've gained my strength again. So if there was like a situation where it was hard to work, I don't see that being an issue anymore because somebody's resolved whatever that was. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius. Look up. It's gonna be fine. I think something's gonna be fine. It's gonna be better than you thought. My name could be Yosef. You're in Yoshua. And Kayla. In love, something hasn't quite felt right for you. It ain't been right. You don't feel safe investing your heart there. There could be some resentment. You're ending the never-ending story. You're detaching from somebody. Y'all are showing up as a match in the reverse, but you're making peace with that. There was a lot of confusion, but you're moving on. You're not putting your faith there anymore. The more you went against your intuition when it came to this connection, it's like the darker things became, or like it was hard to make things happen in your life. Maybe you may have needed help with certain things, or you may have had to lean on other people for strength when you saw that something wasn't going to go anywhere. I don't know how to say this. You may have needed help in letting go of something or someone. You feel better. I feel like work helps you to feel better about this connection ending, because I feel like something about either a job or a relationship ending, it just messes with your head. Go with what makes you feel free, Sagittarius. Go with what makes you feel like you have a choice. Somebody may be coming back to you to offer you something. Somebody that you let go of. It's like they want to work on this now. They want to work on the connection. But I feel like you just weaned yourself off of this person. This is somebody who may like invite you out, but I feel like you've discovered some truths while you were in this like cocoon period where you were focusing on yourself. You discovered some truths, some things that you questioned, bad memories. You know to avoid this now. So avoid it. That's the advice. Avoid that. Hey, spicy, Pisces. Thank you, Erica. Let's see. In your career, Sag. Slow down if you need to, Sagittarius. When you don't sleep, it messes with your head, the way you function. It messes with your emotions. It slows you down either way. And I feel like for what it is that you need to do, you need to be, one, happy. It's almost like you need to be bright. There may be somebody at work who may be, I don't know. Somebody's resolving some things in their life, but I feel like they are resolving it. Maybe you two, it's like whatever was affecting this person, there's something going on in this person's life. And maybe you two haven't been seeing eye to eye. Things haven't felt right because somebody's resolving something in their life. Somebody's feeling, if I don't know, somebody maybe, what is this? Somebody has a lot of weight on their shoulders. Could be a lot of responsibility. Their energy is also being affected by something in the emotional realm too that feels unsuccessful. Somebody may have a lot of things that they're juggling at the same time when it comes to responsibilities. There may be a lack of excitement, and it's in connection to, it's something emotional. But I see somebody healing this. Somebody works well alone, and they may have been at a crossroads as to whether or not to continue to invest in something. I see a lot of growth because there's some kind of codependent situation that's ending in someone's life. I don't know what the hell that has to do with y'all, but that's what I saw. I'm on Sagittarius. Some of y'all have been hearing the call. I don't know. For some of you, you know that there It's someone who somebody's going through something, Sagittarius. And I feel like it's causing confusion, and they're trying to resolve it. I don't know what that has to do with you, but it's like something. If you've been wondering what it is, don't overthink it. Follow your intuition. Something may need to end before the memories get too bad. I don't know. And I also feel like there may be a water sign on your mind, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, that has you in a guarded place too. Some of y'all are mirroring energy back to each other because y'all may be going through similar things. I feel like this is about finding an understanding. Like you may be living parallel to somebody else. Y'all may have similar struggles and don't even know it. Okay, I don't know, Sag. You may feel like somebody is selfish, unreliable. There may be a Taurus that you just like something about never look back. Something about having positive expectations. Sometimes when you expect the worst, that's what you get. Some of you are November. Oh, this marriage. Some of you were married. Some of you were in a relationship or a job. Or it feels like a relationship because it's like double Hierophant energy here. Don't look back. It could be a Taurus specifically. Don't look back at this person. They were unreliable. I mean, it's double Taurus energy here. Some of y'all were dealing with a Taurus. Yes, they are unreliable and selfish. And I feel like they throw your life off when they're there. And you need to clock that and get rid of that shit. It's a past life relationship. There's no passion there. There's a lot of differences. Somebody's healing some family issues too. True love is in the reverse. I don't see this going like to the next level between you and someone. And it's blocking new love. Oh, or maybe you don't need to control. Yeah, something about control. Pay attention to the red flags if you're getting to know someone new this week before you go to the next level. Doesn't mean you shouldn't stay optimistic about your life because you do deserve love, but this one in particular may not be the one. Somebody's name could be Portia. Capricorn. You need to surround yourself with love this week. Things that make you feel calm and serene, Capricorn. You need some peace. Loosen up. I feel like this is what this is saying. I put quality control on hiatus and welcome prolific quantity with untamed delight. Like, just laugh. I don't know. Be goofy a little bit. Something like that. Loosen up. Quality control is cool at times, but not when it invites its friend paralyzing scrutiny. You know, you can't be too tight, too rigid. Um, Rigidity is the companion of death. And everybody want to live. You know what I mean? Flexibility. Allowing people to make mistakes and shit like that. There may be somebody here who, it's like I don't know. Somebody's almost rigid to the point of dishonesty. It's like always a tale to tell. Be careful of somebody who always has a tale to tell. You know what I mean? Especially if it's about another person. Somebody just needs to let their ideas flow or their energy flow instead of agonizing over every tiny little detail that is annoying. And it's counterproductive. Yes, we're on Capricorn. Yeah, it's actually counterproductive to your own energy and to the energy of whatever it is that you're trying to do or accomplish. It's like once everything is said and done, all of those tiny little things that you agonize over or like cause yourself stress over or the people around you as well or something like that, it's like they're not even going to matter by the time it's all said and done. Something like that. It's like, relax. Get into it. And I think the problem is that, we get into these places when we're not taking the time to count our blessings. You know what I mean? When you forget about the things that you have to be grateful for, you get caught up on the stupid shit. That's just pretty much how that goes. But you become a little more relaxed. And that doesn't mean that you just drop the ball completely. It just means that you become, the more flexible you are, the more, I don't know, flexibility is the companion of life. Have some patience too. Some of y'all are very impatient. How many people have been patient with you? Capricorn. Capricorn. Sharing is caring. Add a little love. Let's see. Don't overthink the decisions. Overanalyzing things. Some of you may be thinking a lot about something that may not be working. I feel like you're being called. I don't know. You don't have the best memories of this person. It's not really exciting. You feel like they are in and out communicatively. Or they lack interest in some way. A bit fickle in the energy. This could be somebody that you're sharing with, working with. You don't know how to make it happen. Somebody's sad about something. So I'm just seeing a lack of investment. Somebody feels like alone. They could be lacking trust or moving away from something that I feel like there's somebody who's going through something difficult. Or that's been very difficult on them. This is about getting into, it's like, I don't know, sometimes we tell ourselves things, Capricorn, and you can become predisposed to a certain behavior from a person, or you can become predisposed to who you think they are. And that's not always the case. Or it blocks the growth that could come from the situation. So it's like looking at the field of possibilities in front of you. Okay. Yesterday the situation was blue. Today it's blue, but I can do something. I can approach it in a different way. You know what I mean? I can if I look at this through the eyes of love instead of through, you know what I mean? Then maybe something better can, there's always a different result that you can get if you just apply a different method. I don't know. I hope that makes sense. I see a lot of you single. You have options. Don't choose the ones who suck. Oh, actually, some of you may have experienced a breakup recently too. This person may... There may have been infidelity there. You getting over that? You getting over this person? Continue to make peace with this, because and block anything associated with whatever that is. Don't put your energy there. There's no point in carrying it if it's not growing, or investing in it if it's not growing. If you're not seeing eye to eye, maybe, I don't know, somebody you need to walk away from. It feels like a relationship. There's somebody who may want to return to you, or you may want to return to them. You may feel like, I don't know, somebody may have forgotten to say something to you, and it's stressing them out. Or you could be, it's like something you forgot to say. And you could be thinking about something, I don't know, somebody missed. I don't know. If somebody was playing games. Shift your focus. Look at a situation through the eyes of love. Take a chance. There's something else on your mind. There's a connection that's on your mind that also drains you. So be careful of that, especially when you're interacting with others. I'm telling you, there's somebody that may be going through the same thing that you're going through. In your career, I see either you or somebody else resolving a personal issue. And maybe that restoring their confidence and restoring their energy, and something doesn't necessarily have to end because someone has taken the necessary time to fix themselves. So I feel like something that may have been at a crossroads may finally be resolved. Either way, I feel like this is a time for like peace and harmony, and looking at things from a fresher perspective, and being more understanding and more flexible. Yeah, no point in wanting somebody to be different. You know what I mean? Or needing somebody to be different in order for you to feel better. It's like, what's the point in that? Somebody may turn on you, or you may turn on them if the truth is spoken. And that's okay. If it's the truth, it's the truth. Ask yourself what it is that you're focused on in the other person that's keeping you from being who you truly are, or vice versa. You deserve to feel happy. You deserve love. There's somebody that you may be entering a honeymoon phase with who is attracted to you, but you got to release your ex, because that was unrequited. Trust, like, let the situation flow. Let go of control issues. Stay optimistic about your love life. Whoever you was dealing with is not the one, but you have to separate your energy from this person. Free yourself from that, Capricorn. I asked why you hadn't separated your energy, and it just says free yourself. you lack chemistry with somebody because maybe you two are not vulnerable with each other. But there's no deception there if you were worried about that. Like nobody's trying to deceive anybody, or they're not trying to deceive you. Aquarius. You gotta forgive them. Avoid drinking or overindulging, Aquarius. Some of you may feel like you're lacking like a lot of that imaginative energy that you may be accustomed to having, and I feel like it's because there's somebody that you haven't forgiven. A lot of you are very creative. A lot of you drink like milk. Or you may be lactose intolerant. A lot of you love the process of creating, but you haven't, maybe you feel like your dreams haven't taken flight. Some of you could have Leo or Virgo in your chart. I feel like y'all enjoy the process more than you enjoy like the actual finishing of the thing or getting it done. Which is good to enjoy the journey. And maybe that's what it's telling you to do, is just to start enjoying the process. Don't necessarily because that final moment, receiving the award or whatever it is, it's a very short moment. So you should be enjoying the process. That could be what this is asking you to do. Just enjoy the process. But like I said, there may be something that ended in your life. And if you're wondering, like, you know what, this ending could be a part of the process too. You want your dreams to take flight. There's some things that may have had to be removed from your path, but you have to forgive yourself. Be aware, be careful of coping, of unhealthy coping mechanisms. For some of you, you have my deepest condolences if somebody has passed away recently. I don't know why I got that. Some of you may be deciding to walk away from something before you get your heart broke. This could be something before you get your heart broke. This could be someone that you love or somebody that loves you, but it's like something isn't right, so I can't commit to this. Somebody may have been waiting to offer something until things felt better. They may have gotten distracted in the process and started looking elsewhere. And now they have something to hide. And now they want to come back because there's been disappointment in the connection, but maybe somebody has already walked away. And there's a sense of like there being a missed opportunity in that regard. Is it too late? Somebody who doesn't feel safe in the situation anymore. Somebody's been wondering. It's like, if I feel like something's not right, something's not right. It's not my insecurity. It's something's not right. Something like that. Somebody feels like they're going to lose if they confess something. Somebody may feel like they broke somebody's heart. It's like, because I did this, I'm not good enough for you. I don't know. So I think somebody chose to lie. But she can't build nothing on no lie. Somebody decided to resolve things for themselves by ending this connection. They're manifesting something that this person could have resulted to work. They're letting go of control, switching their focus, detaching from this. I feel like they do this by way of their work to help them move forward from this connection. I am seeing somebody, I just feel like something was trying to be resolved. Somebody got bored in the process. Somebody may have jumped the gun too quickly. And they tried to come back, but something had already happened and they lied about it. Something didn't feel right. Somebody walked away anyway. The song is playing right now. It's called Let It Go. I'm seeing a slowdown in your love life right now. Maybe in communication with someone specific. Could be an Aries. You could wonder why this person isn't talking. Somebody just taking the time to understand. And somebody has a long way to go before they're ready to be with them or to work something out. And it's better if I let this go. So what if somebody is experiencing somebody just like being different or like not caring? It seems like they don't care as much or something like that. It's because this person is coming to a place of acceptance when it comes to this relationship that maybe it's just not it. Maybe it's just not. Maybe I should just be single and focus on myself. I'm hearing nip it in the bud. I don't see anything. I don't see something growing from here. So there's no need in like overthinking it or allowing this to steal your peace. Like it's okay. There was a lot of emotion here, but it's like somebody deactivated their side of the magnet. You know, it's like I felt something out of tune over here, so I just backed off. You know, I pulled my energy back. It might be Jerome. Somebody could have been, stuck trying to make a choice too. They needed some time to themselves. Somebody went against their better judgment and they regret that because now it's like I don't know how to make this relationship work because I'm afraid to tell the truth about what I did. I'm hearing damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I'm telling you, if you decide to go on the lie, it'll be worse than just telling the truth. For whoever I'm talking to. You'll be surprised at how far you can get with the truth. As far as career, some of y'all need to let go of some resentments that may be burdening your minds and things that you were confused about. Different things that have hurt you. Avoid giving your energy to those things. Some of you are starting over after. It feels like this connection. There's a lot of bad memories connected to a connection in your life. And I feel like there's someone who's walking away and there's somebody who doesn't want it to be over. There's somebody who's coming and there's somebody who's going. I feel like the person who's coming is the one who sabotaged the connection. The person who's going is just going. They're moving. Could be a Cancer, Taurus, or a Libra. Allow it to happen, Aquarius. There would be more conflict if you two were to reconnect. You can't be ready for something that you're not ready for. And I feel like somebody was like, damn, I don't want to miss out on this, but I don't want to miss out on that either. And that's just not going to cut it for somebody. And that's okay. It's like, I can't commit to that, though. Somebody's like, you understand that, right? I can't move forward on that. Somebody doesn't feel safe investing in that. And I feel like that's what's on your mind at work. I don't know. I feel like everybody's love reading just, goes into their career reading. Sorry about that, y'all. I pick up on what I pick up on. But we all think about that shit at work. Let's be honest. If you're not feeling in charge, it's because there's something that you need to. You being realigned. The more you walk away from whatever that is, the more you're gonna align with your path. There may have been unrequited love. Between you and someone. I feel like a lot of you are feeling like unstable in the workplace because you got love on the brain. Somebody's going after. I'm just seeing somebody who may be going after somebody who's not interested anymore. It's like, I'm going back for what I missed, but it may be too late. Somebody may not be interested in reconnecting this. Or, reestablishing this connection. I think your advice for this week is to meditate and contemplate. Like, really try to free your mind this week, Aquarius. If you can't control it, ain't no point in like driving yourself crazy with it. You can't carry the whole thing by yourself anyway. Something like that. Y'all, I'm not going to do a collective because I need to get some sleep. I'm sorry that I didn't do the weekend reading, but honey, I was man down this weekend. Pisces. Pisces. You already have all the answers. Number 7 could be significant for some of you. You already have all the answers, Pisces. Now you can give yourself permission to live your bestest, wildest dreams. You deserve to make the money you want to make, to have the love that you want to have. You're able to create without suffering. You could be that person that you look at on Pinterest or whatever it is that you admire. You could be that person too, Pisces. You'll be ashamed if your best life went unlived, Pisces. Somebody's got to water those seeds. And it might as well be you, Pisces. Okay. You already have all of the answers that you need. You just have to grant yourself the permission to go ahead and do you. Or something like that. Okay. I would love to have this blanket. Oh, the 7th is your birthday. Oh, thank you so much, Crystal, for the 1999. You're welcome, Mar McMaster. Pisces. What you got going on this week? All right. I'm tired of somebody and all their promises. Some of you might be doing the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may be rejecting this person. Okay. There's also another person here. Could be a Scorpio, or you don't trust somebody's offer towards you, so I see you walking away from that. It's too heavy on you, and it doesn't feel like love. It just feels like something that's not over, and it's a weight on you. Somebody feels unsuccessful. The other person feels like you're mad at them and you're more focused on your work. There's somebody who's inconsistent. They might be lying too. And maybe you just have two shitty options. I wouldn't suggest investing your heart into either one of them, okay? Choose you. Choose something new. I wouldn't put your money there. There's something new for you, Pisces. I wouldn't put your money on either one of them. I wouldn't put my money on either one of them. Let's see. In love. I think that was love, but we'll look at it again. In love. You know that there's something better. You have all the answers that you need already, Pisces. I think that's what that is. It's just up to you to go ahead and live your best life. You know that there's something better for you already. But you're afraid. You gotta fully detach from whoever this person is. They don't love you the way that you love them. It's time to be honest with yourself about the way you really feel about them and work on whatever resentments that you hold towards this person. Be careful what it is that you tell yourself about this. Somebody could have been more focused on money than a relationship anyway. It's like somebody wanted to work with you. So it's like some things this person will reveal to you and some things they wouldn't reveal to you when it came to their family or something like that. This person feels like y'all not connecting like that no more and they're wanting to move on, and I feel like you're feeling the same. I feel like you went against your intuition when it came to this person. But I don't see you doing that anymore. You're addressing what needs to be addressed so you can like unlock some sort of clarity in yourself. Oh, thank you, Pebs, for the 1999. It's not like you're walking away without clarity. That's what I do like, Pisces. You have all of the answers that you need. And I see you being okay. You don't have to wonder about this anymore. You don't have to talk to them anymore. They don't have to lie to you anymore. Something about looking at it's like you can look at this and be like, I was desiring something that wasn't sustainable. It was more of just, I don't know, maybe you're sexually attracted to this person. But you're understanding the difference now between what you were attracted to in this situation and what's actually doable for your life. I'm hearing getting your head out of the clouds. You don't feel comfortable taking this chance with them because you're not supposed to take this chance with them. There's something better for you. Okay. Manifest the new. You have all the answers that you need. Whatever it is, it's gonna be so much better than what you was hung up on. I'm telling you, there's growth. There's something better. I'm gonna just say that. I don't have all the words right now because it's damn near 5 a.m. But there's definitely something better. You just have to have the courage to take it on. In your career, your heart's not in it. Whatever this is. Something that you don't have peace about. It's like you need some breathing room. A lot of you aren't wanting to be committed to any one thing when it comes to your work. It's like you don't even want to go back to something that don't feel right for you. But there may be a job that you're wanting to avoid it. It's like you're ready for it to be over. You just don't feel like it's. Maybe you don't get along with the people there. Maybe you're losing patience with how slow things are moving. Be careful what it is that you tell yourself. You can keep your own self in the dark with your thoughts. Be careful not to sabotage yourself. Because I do believe that, our energy can transfer over from relationships to career to, it all kind of walks with us. Some of you need to realize you have choices in love and career. You have the choice. Because love is popping up again, or whatever this is popping up again. You have the choice to go back to somebody who's cold and weird. Or you can move on from somebody who's been very flaky with you. And realize that you're in the driver's seat of your life. Why would you allow someone to have you waiting only for something not to happen or something like that? You moving away from a certain connection in your life is going to resolve everything. I think that's what this is, Pisces. You moving away from a certain connection in your life is going to resolve all your problems. Sometimes it's as simple as that. Sometimes it's not what's wrong with you, it's who. Now, Pisces. Yeah, the resentment is disempowered a word? The resentment disempowers you. It takes your power away. I see things going very well at work once you resolve that. It's like whatever emotional issue you've been going through, this you getting out of this. I'm telling you, there's like a spirit on this person that you've been connected to. The red flags that you were ignoring were the fact that things were going so slow. There was indecision. There was no movement, and it was always casual. And that was disappointing for you and stressful for you. You never really knew where you stood. It's time to surrender that. And when you do, I'm talking about all of your relations start to go better. You'll start to see things shift and change as you let go of whatever this codependent distraction was, this child. It could be a fire sign. They just didn't quite know what they were doing. There's something like that here. Focus on you. Give up on that. He's blocked. Somebody needed to hear his message. Something about sweet surrender. You gotta surrender. Pisces. It's easier, you know. This person is very infatuated with you. Maybe like addictive qualities to this. Girl, what are you doing awake? You already know. Scorpio energy, I feel like, is representing the ending of this transformation. The pain of letting go of something that's not holding on to you is much less than the pain of trying to make it work if it ain't supposed to be working. Being in a relationship is not everything, especially with somebody who don't even know how to express themselves to you properly or something like that. Oh, especially if they're looking for a come up. Get rid of this person. This could be somebody who, you know, I heard it ain't tricking if you got it. So maybe somebody was tricking and they ain't have it. And they used to maybe try to, it's like they used to buy you stuff. They bought you stuff. And now somebody might be, you know how people get, you know, they do a lot of stuff for you. They ain't necessarily want to be in a relationship with you, but they wanted to invest in you so that they could be able to come back and draw on that. Does that make any sense? All of their deposited in you, they wanted to be able to come back and tap into that. Be careful with that. But all of a sudden, but when it came down to like being committed and all of that, some of you, this was a Leo, when it came, or a Gemini, when it came down to being committed, you know, there was always a hold up there. Maybe you handled it with like passive aggressiveness instead of just being like, yo, I don't like that shit you did. I'm not fucking with it. And I'm not fucking with you. This person was never intentional about what they wanted. And this is also somebody who may turn on you when you tell them the truth. All this sounds annoying. It all sounds pretty annoying, Pisces. I feel like y'all just ready to go wherever the wind blows. Somebody can also, you're attracting somebody. It's going to throw it off. Wait, you don't want to be with somebody you got to keep your eye on all the time. Go ahead and forgive whoever that person is. I wouldn't focus on new love right now. You deserve real love. Stop trying to invest yourself in something where the chemistry has been lost or tampered with. Because it's like certain things that people do. It's like, you're the one who fucked up our chemistry, not me. It's something like that. You're attracting somebody who may not have children. Oh, you attract. You're getting rid of somebody who's childish. Let me say that. This person's not worth waiting for, Pisces. You're going to attract new love by keeping an open mind. Flirt a little bit. Mm, maybe your type ain't been the type for you. Some of y'all are night owls as well. You got to get away from this deceptive energy, Pisces. Pay attention to the red flags, even when you're like, if you start to feel that little codependency, which I feel like what you were dealing with this past person, just go away. Don't get yourself into another one. There is there is someone new, and this person could be you might want to express your love with this new person. You are attracting somebody, but you gotta be open. They may not look the same. They may not dress the same. They may, I don't know, they wear a different cologne. They wear a different perfume. Maybe they're a different race, you know. But are they stressing you the hell out? Or are they making you feel like everything that you want to feel like? You got to get more into the feeling that you're looking for instead of, oh, he got to be this and she got to be that. This past life relationship will hold you up if you let it, Pisces. Love yourself first. You don't even have the same feelings for each other no more. It's not safe for you to love. Let go of the control issues there. And trust yourself, Pisces. Just trust you. Can't go wrong when you lean on you. Pisces, I love you. Collective, I love you. I'm going to bed. Thank you for everybody who joined tonight, for likes, shares, subscribes. I love you guys. I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys in the next one.